Good evening. You can start. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So can we all see my screen?
Yes.
Hello.
We can see.
Yes, we can
Yes, I
hear
can
you.
see your screen.
All right. So did anyone try out what we talked about yesterday? Did anyone try it out? We looked at the different options, the different theme options that we can use. Did anyone try it out?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
All right, thank you. So I I remember I opened rainbow presentation. So I realized that there are some themes here that you might need to be online before you can use them. While some are free, you don't have to download them. Some you have to download them before you can use to visualize. While some are free. For instance, this atlas, I think atlas is free. You can just open, you can just click on it and you click on create. You start creating your slide. How someone has to be and download before you're not using it. One of those kind of theme design is rainbow presentation. So I'm going to show you how able to do with rainbow presentation. Okay, yes. When you click on a theme, if you want like all the different types, if you want to use this one that has about 13 slides, you might not need to use all 13. It depends on the content, the lesson content. So this is what it looks like. This is what rainbow presentation looks like. If you have chosen another thing, you would see different designs for each of the slides. As you can see, these are the designs for each slide. So it has already done it for me. I remember saying that because we are women, we might not really have time to now sit down like with a blank slate to start creating from the scratch to make it beautiful. Microsoft has made it easy for you to just choose a theme and start working on it. So this is what the theme look like. I have not even manipulated it at all. This is what it looks like, and I like it because I can only imagine the things I want to do with this the design. I can already imagine, and I'm going to show you now. Please, I hope my voice is not faster than my screen.
I can't hear from this hand, please. I can't hear you too.
And I can't see her screen again. Okay, it's showing now.
It's showing now.
Yes, it's showing.
Okay, so did you see the blank? Did you see the rainbow presentation when I opened it without manipulating it yet? Did you see how it was? If you are also on your system, try it out and you see for yourself. So this is what I was able to do. When you tap on whatever you see on display, the text, so you can change title layout to your lesson topic. Nouns. And my subtopic is proper and common nouns. My next slide, I want it to be my lesson objectives. So this is where I manipulated it. I changed the content that was here before to what I want it to be. Where you can just put in your learning objectives in form of a list. Look at my next slide. This image here showing naming words, and it was inserted. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to insert picture in your slide. If you are online, you click on insert. You click on insert. You click on insert, and then you see pictures. It means that you want you to insert it on your screen. So you can just click on it, and it will take you straight to your file explorer, and then you choose the picture you want. And you can also click here. This is online picture. If you are online, you can just click on this and select the picture you want at line. So I clicked on this. You can see that it has taken me to my file explorer. So go to where the picture is, and then you select it. This is the picture here. You select it. Then you click on insert here. Then you click on what I said is this is where I have the picture. I have it in download. So you click on the picture you want, and then you click on insert here. And then you find it in your slides. The option is go online. If you are connected one, you click on online pictures. Then it will show you this. I'm waiting for this response because of my network. If it doesn't respond on time, I might have to close it so that we can just continue. Okay. Okay, so one. But when you click on online pictures, it will show you the different pictures there. Great. Okay. So you can just type here in the search box what the kind of picture you want to look for regarding any topic. You just type in anything. Let's see. I search for apple. So show me pictures of apple. Maybe you want to insert the picture of an apple in that slide. It will show me the pictures here. Okay, so once it shows the pictures, you click on the one you want, and then this button here becomes highlighted. So you click on insert, and then you find the picture on your slide too. I don't want the network to delay us. I just want us to go on with it. Okay. It's loading. My network is not favorable at all because of my location. Yeah. So it's still loading. Once you click on, you can see it. I'm just assuming this is what I want, even though it has not loaded yet. So you click on insert here. And then you find it in your slides. Alright. So this slide layout has already been created for me with this theme. So it makes the work faster, and that is why it's even easy to teach you like this. Because seeing you using the last thing, it will take longer. This is not very easy for you to, so that you don't get frustrated even from the point of learning. So if you are using any theme and if you are working on your own presentation now, as I'm talking to you, you would understand what I am saying. So my next slide, you can see how beautiful this slide is. It was already pre-created. So my own is just feeling like what I want. Was feeling one. This picture or this design you are seeing here is called smart art. It's called smart art. You can also insert it manually on your own if this kind of, if you want to do something like this and it come with thing you chose. You can insert it on your own. You can insert it on your own. You can see smart art here. You can see smart art here. You can see that it's telling you what it's all about. You can use it to insert graphics, especially when you want to do full graphics. You can use it to insert graphics, just like I've done here. Then we move on to something very interesting, which is the 3D model. I don't know, this might not be available on some versions. So for those that have this in the Microsoft version, for those that have the 3D models in the version you are using, this is how it works. So on this slide, I want my students to see an image that is explaining this sentence: the dog ran out of the house yesterday. So I want to insert a 3D image that will make the slide attractive for the students, so they are not just reading text. it is important to note that your PowerPoint should not be wordy. Your slides should not be wordy, meaning that you should use more of fixed images, videos, and smart ads, shapes, and the like. You should use more of that than text. There's no point doing a PowerPoint presentation that is full of words. So that's why you can see a lot of options. You play at this insert interface, you're going to see how you can make your slides very, very attractive. So back to 3D models. 3D models. So when you click on 3D models, if you already have a 3D image, you can just click on this the same way we did for pictures there. The same way we did for pictures here. You can see that's the same thing you see when you click on 3D models. If you click from a file, it will take you to your file explorer again. But I don't have any 3D image, so I want to get it from an online source. So you click on from online source. You can see that it's the same, just like you are inserting an online picture. But this time around, the pictures you'll be seeing are 3D pictures. So I wanted the picture of a bulldog. So I just searched for bulldog. I wanted a picture of a bulldog. So I just searched for bulldog to give me 3D image. If you are using an online version, even if you don't see the latest Microsoft on your system, if you go online, you also see all of these options. That we're talking about for the online version. Enough data, so make use of online version. Great. Okay. Let's wait for it to load. Yes. So you can see the image, the 3D image of a bulldog. So this is what I chose. Once you click on it, you click on insert. But since I've already inserted a bulldog and the for not inserted that of a flower, so let me just search for a flower. The network is quite slow, but it's taking our time. So let me just move on and show you what you can do after inserting the 3D image. So this is the 3D image. Once you click on insert, it pops up here. Remember that this design you are seeing has already been created for you because you chose that theme. So you don't have to stress to start designing your slides. Microsoft has made life easy using PowerPoint. So this is the 3D image. Why? See, you can turn it around anyhow you like, any angle that you want the image to face. You can see. Once you click on this icon in the middle, once you click on this icon in the middle here, if you want it facing upside down, you want it facing front, where you can see 3 different angles of the image at the same time. You can see 3 dimensions. That's the beauty of inserting a 3D picture. It's bold, it's beautiful. So let's use that here. Alright. So this is my next slide. And it goes on and on like that. So I hope everyone can hear me. I can see my screen. The screen
I can't see
now
your
is
water.
assignment. Is that what you can see?
Yes, I can hear you and I can see your screen.
Can hear you.
And you are seeing assignments. So alright, so my last slide to be an assignment for my students. So this is it. It's just simply to click on any text on design text. It will give you the option to edit it, so you can just delete and type it back. Assignment. So if you have a different text box, if you have something else to type and it's not included in design you created, just go to insert and then you see text box. You can see text box. You can see text box here. So you just click on text box and then you tap here. You see that it will be inserted. Just click on the text box and then you tap anywhere on the slide. This one is already there are text boxes everywhere, so it's not okay. Great. So this is it. You can see that it has inserted. If I want to expand it and then type inside, you just double click on the text box and you can see that I can type. Inside. So that's if you want to insert a different text box other than the ones that are already created for you. Alright. So the next thing I want to show you now is how to use transitions. This applies when you are playing the slide, when you are doing a slideshow. How do you want it to How do you want it to be presented? How do you want it to be presented? You click on transition. You click on transition, and then you see different ways on how your slide can transition from one slide to the other. So now, the first slide, I like using curtain as my first transition on the first slide. So when you click on the one you want, you see it. You can see it opening. When you click on it, you can see it opening, like a curtain opening. If you want other options, you can see it peel off. So anyone you want. But I've decided to use curtain. For my next slide, I'll use something else. I'll use something else for my slide. So I chose fade. So it means that this is how the first slide will move into the next slide, like as if it is fading. So you go on and like now you want to use the next slide to push off into the next one. You can see the different options. The white you want, you can see the different ones. Like that. If you want to review, and just choose any one you want to create coming up. So it just depends on your creativity. Depends on your creativity. So having talked about transition, we move to emissions. That's the next item. That's the next item after transitions. You have animations. Once you click on animation, because I have already done the animation for this one before this class. That's why I see that is number. You can see number 1, number 2. So based on how you want the content of your slide to pop up, this is the title slide. I want now the main topic. That's what I want to come up first. So that's why I clicked on nouns first and then chose the one I wanted, which is false. You can see the way that's the way it will appear when anyone is playing this slide. When the slideshow is going on, you will see it by the time we end this class. So the next thing I want to pop up on this slide is the subtopic. So you don't just click on an animation and click on anything and start inserting or using animations. Make sure that it is arranged based on how you want it to pop up. You don't want your subtopic to pop up before your main topic. You don't want, so that you don't confuse the learners. So I chose false for this. Then for this, I chose will. So you can see the way it's coming up. You can see the way it's coming up. You can choose other options. If you want white, you can see the way it's coming up. If you want float in, you can see the way it's coming up. So it goes on and on like that. The same thing applies to your next slide. Click also the heading I want to pop up first. So that's what I'll click on and then animate. at the end of this lesson, you will be able to. That's what I want. I don't want define nouns, identify proper and common nouns, differentiate between proper and common nouns to be what is showing first before at the end of this lesson. So that's why I started with I clicked on at the end of this lesson, so that's what I'm animating first. All right. So it goes on and on like that. The same thing here. The same thing here. That's what the same thing I applied all over. Blah, blah. So now that I have done animating all your slides to the last slide, the next thing you want to do, you are done animating all your slides. The next thing you want to do is to save your slides and export your presentation. So you go to File. You go to File, and then you see Export. You go to File. Once you click on File, you will see Export on the list of items at the side here. Beside good evening, you can see Export just before close. You can see Export. So when you click on Export, you can see the options under Export. If you are using an online version, you can do this. And if you have 2016, you are using 2016, you can do this. But if not, you might not see. Not all versions have the option of creating a video. So you remember yesterday, I said that the major thing I want you to pick from what I'm going to teach you is how to create a video lesson using PowerPoint. So this is it. You have created your slide, you have animated, you have worked on transitions and all. You have chosen a beautiful theme, and you have done everything beautifully well. You have inserted 3D models, 3D images. You have inserted the normal, you have inserted other kind of images to the ones on your system. Now you are done, and you want to create a video. This is where you come to. You click on File. You click on Export, and then you see the different options. You can even package this presentation for a CD. You can see the different options. You can make this presentation a PDF in PDF format. Then you can create a video. For this lesson, I will be showing you how you can create a video. So you click on Create a Video. So you see the options here. You go to full, you can see this option here, Full HD, 1080 pixels. You can see the option. When you click on it, to show you other options. Maybe you want it to be a medium file size, or you want it to be a large file size. You want it to be the largest file size, depending on where this video will be played. You can see the different options here. You can see the different options. If it's going to be played on an Android device, then the students will have to a medium file size and moderate quality. If it's going to be played on a projector, you can choose this Ultra HD or Full HD. So let's choose medium file size, moderate quality. Now this one about the next thing under that is the recording, times and narrations. since we did any recorded learnings and narrations, we don't need it. So you can leave that. But if you recorded, which I didn't include in the lesson, since it's just a basic class, you can just leave that. And then you can see seconds spent on each slide. That means how long you want each slide to show. This makes 5 seconds. If you want each slide as the video is playing, you want each slide to show 5 seconds. This is what, if you want it to show for 1 second, maybe you've calculated, I have 8 slides here, and I don't want the presentation to be more than a particular number of minutes. You will have calculated it. So 5 seconds per slide, that's 5 times 8. You understand? So that is how you can determine the seconds here. Then you just click on create video. You click on create video. If you are using Microsoft 2016 or 2013, it will not show you this. It will start creating on its own. It will start loading. To start loading on its own. Great. So you see now, you can see it's even asking me if I want to save it with a different name. So I can just change from nouns FTLT. I can change it to nouns video lesson. I can use the class nouns JS class to save it. So you can see it's going to save as an MP4 video. So as an MPEG video. So you save it. You click on save and it will be saved directly into your file, explorer or your library. So that when you go to videos, I think my system is hanging. Let me try to save it again. Click on File, Export, create a video, choose the option you want, and then click on Create Video. I said I'll save it as something else. Video lesson. Save. While we're waiting for it to save, let me show you what the slideshow will look like. So if you click on slideshow here, you click from beginning. You can see all the things we've done. You can see it playing. This is what your video will look like. This is what the video will look like. The only difference is that this one I have to, I'm tapping the screen for it to show. So you can see it playing. This is how it will be when it is saved as a video and you now send it to your students. This is the way it will be playing. So as it's playing, they are reading along, they are learning, they are taking notes. They are taking notes as it is playing. You can see the way it is transitioning. You can see the way it's transitioning into a new slide. You can see the way it's transitioning. So this is what it looks like. And this is the end of the. I don't know what is going on, why I can't save as a video, but I believe everyone got that part of saving.
Sorry, Ma, can you try to save
as
on your
a
desktop?
video. You click on create video. It's
Can you save on your desktop? Save on desktop. Maybe it will go.
okay, let me look into that.
Hello, Miss Bisayo.
Yes.
Hello. Okay, sorry to interrupt you. I just want to ask a question. I've been raising up my hands, but probably you're busy because of what you're doing. Please, I just want to know. I thought you're going to do. Okay, I thought you were going to teach us how to do voiceover.
Oh, wow, that's beyond basic. That is beyond basic.
Okay.
The major aim of this class is just for you to know how to create your slide, convert it into a video or a PDF, how to make your slides beautiful, how to make your slides beautiful and attractive, using ready-made things. Then you convert to a video so that you can send it anywhere for people to watch, for your learners to watch.
Yes, Ma. Yeah, but this video will not have any sound, right?
Yes, it won't. If you want to include a sound or you want to record, if you want to record, you can use a screen recorder. Mr. Pfeiffer mentioned this. You can, when you send this to your phone, there are so many screen recorder apps on Google Play that you can download and use it for screen recording. Otherwise, you can also get a screen recorder on your system, where as you are playing the slides, you will be recording. That's a different lesson on its own. You can, if you want to learn how to use a screen recorder, you can just go to our YouTube page. Mr. Kwefa has a video on that YouTube page. He has a video where he taught us how to use recording. So if you click or post there and I'm today, I'll look for it and send the link to you or the link to the page so that you can subscribe to it and see how to use it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right. So that's basically it. So that's all I planned for this class. Thank you much for listening. I'm sorry about my network. I don't have control over that, right?
Okay.
That's
Miss.
So please just make use of the ready-made. For starters, just make use of the ready-made things that Microsoft has made available for you, the free ones or the online ones, and play around it, manipulate it to the way you want. Use beautiful transitions, use beautiful animations, and then you can use the analysis and convert whatever you have learned to a video. Or if not, it's still fine. You can save your slides normally, send it to your phone, and then use a screen recorder to record. So you still have a video. You still have a video lesson using screen recorder. Thank you very much. So you can compile all your questions for tomorrow based on what I've taught you, based on what I've told you today. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Bisayo. Thank you. I didn't know that Mr. Lalekon is still in the house. I thought he told me he wanted to go and sleep. So, Mr. Lalekon, please kindly help us stop the recording of this one so that we can move on. I don't know whether I can do that. Let me see. Okay, I can stop it. No problem.